Hey everyone, welcome back. In the last 2-3 videos, we have solved some problem based on vector container. Today we are going to start solving problems on set and multiset. So you will be able to understand how to use set and multiset while writing the code. So our first problem is unique students IDs. Means you have n number of IDs. Okay, all of them are integer 101, 101, 102, 103, 103, 104, like this. So it can be 100,000 and more than 100,000. So the question is asking you have to remove a duplicate IDs. Means here you can see 101 is 2 times, 103 and 10 is also 2 times. So it is asking to remove the duplicates and only print unique IDs. So 101, 102, 103 and 104. So to remove duplicates and to print unique in a sorted order, we have a container set, right, which stores the data in a sorted and unique. So for solving this problem we can use set. So now let's see how we are going to write a code. So first of all we have to insert an ID. So we will declare our n and take a input of n. After that we have to insert these IDs into sets, right? So we will declare our set. Now we cannot insert all the values at a single time, but we have to insert a single value at a time. Okay, so we have to loop over them. So for int I equals to 0, I less than n and I plus plus. So n here means we are inserting n values and we are starting from 0 till n. Okay, in this case you can also write 1 to less than equals to n, because basically it is a counting, right? Let's say if you have n equals to 5, if you are inserting for 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, this is also a 5 times, right? So you can also write here 1, but you have to less than equals to n. Okay, in this case we are not iterating over indexes, but we are counting, means how many times the loop is going to run. Now we have to insert a value. So to insert a value, inside we have a insert function and here some values. So first we have to declare this value int x in x. So at every iteration we will be giving x as an input and then we will be inserting that x into the set. Then after that we can run one more loop, auto it of s, then cout of it, then we will give spacing here. So you can print your set here. Okay, so this is our code to print unique values. Let's run this code. Okay, so first we have to declare our n. So I will write int n, then we will take input. Okay, now we have to declare set also, set int of s. Now we have to insert a value, so we can write for int I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, then scene. Okay, we cannot directly insert, so we have to first declare one variable x which is storing our value temporarily, then it is inserting in the set. Okay, after inserting all the values into the set, we will be printing our set, auto it of s, then cout of it. Okay, let's run it. Here you can see our 2 was the only element which was duplicate, so it removed the duplicate and our new values are 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay, so here in the loop we also can start from 1 and less than equals to n. Okay, so let's run it again. Here you can see it is still working. So basically it is upon us from where we are starting our loop. In arrays we are most of the time starting from 0, because we have to solve our array from the first index itself. But in some cases we don't want to start from 0, we can also start from any index. So in this case we were counting, so we don't need to start from the 0, we can start from the 1 and go till the n, so it will still count as a 5 times. Okay, now let's move to the second problem. The problem is really simple: print elements in sorted order. So we have n equals to 5, then our elements are 4 to 5, 1, 3. So you just have to print in a sorted order. In a previous question we have seen we can use set for a unique and sorted values, right? So in this case also we can use our set. So first we have to declare int n, then we will take size, take input n, then same we will use loop till n, then I plus plus, we declare a value x, then take input, then insert in our set. Okay, first we have to declare our set here. Okay, now after taking an input, we don't have to do anything. Set will automatically sort them up, so you just have to print. Okay, so it will print your values in a sorted manner. Okay, let's come to our code. Our code will remain same. Here we have int n, then cn means we are taking a number of values, then set where we are storing our values, then running our loop where we are temporarily taking input in x, then inserting into the set, then we are printing our set. Let's take 5, then 4 2 5 1 3. Here you can see it is printing me in the sorted order, so our output is 1 2 3 4 5. So the code is similar to the previous questions. Okay, because in both cases we are using set. Now let's move to the next problem, frequency of number. So we have n equals to 7, so we will be taking 7 values as an input, then our values will be 1 2 2 3 3 3 4. So question is asking for frequency of numbers. Frequency means number of occurrence, means if we are talking about a single number, it is asking how many times it is available in the array or in a series of values. So how many times one is present in this series of values? Only one time, so we can say frequency of 1 is 1. Let's take a 2. So how many times our 2 is available in the data? 2 times, so we can write 2. So let's take 3. How many times our 3 is available in this data? 1 2 3. It is 3 times, so we will write 3. Let's take 4. How many times it is present? 1 time, so we will write here 1 time. So we have to print this. Okay, so now which data structure can we use? For now we have only two options, set or multi-set. Okay, this problem can be easily solved using map, but we are not using map here. So in this problem, can we use set to store our data? No, right? Because set only store unique, so we cannot use set. So our only option remains multi set, where we can store duplicate values. Also there is a count function which will give me how many times a number is present in our multiset. So let's write our code. So first we will declare n, then take an input, then we will declare our multiset. Okay, now we have to take an input. So for int I equals to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, then int x seen x, then ms dot insert of x. Okay, it is similar to the set. Now let's print 4 auto it, then ms it, then let's make a arrow, then ms dot count of it. It will return me the count of the it. Then we will move to the next line. Okay, so let's run this code. This will remain same. We just have to use multiset here, then let's change it here ms, then we are running loop from 1 to n, then here will be m, then here also will be m. Okay, now we are printing first our value, then we are printing number of values, then we are moving to the next line. Okay, so let's run this program. So first we will give the size 7, then our value 1 2 2 3 3 3, then 4. So here you can see it is printing me the value. Now there is one problem. When we are at first value, it is giving me 1, it is correct. At the value 2, it is giving me 2 is present 2 times, no problem. Then we come again to the second 2, means third value, it is giving me again, means it is repeating. Alright, similarly we have 3 times, so it is printing me 3 times with the frequency, right? But I only need 1 time, not a 3 times. So for this we cannot use this kind of loop, we just have to modify our loop. Okay, this is our multiset. At 1 it is printing 1 1, at 2 it is printing 2 2, at 2 it is again printing 2 2, at 3 it is printing 3 3, at 3 then again it is printing 3 3, then 3 3, then again 3 3, right? So for every values it is printing value and the frequency, but I want to eliminate this. So how can I do it? So we just have to modify our loop. So we will write for auto. In this case, what's happening, when we are using this loop, it is iterating by one position, means at every iteration it is increasing by 1, right? But we have to control it, means when we are at 2, it should skip the next 2 and it should jump here, and when we are at 3, it should skip these two threes and should jump to the next data. Okay, so for this we can use upper bound. Upper bound returns iterator which is greater than value of x. In this case our value is 3, so when we are at 3, upper bound will give me the next iterator here 4, because 4 is just greater than the 3. So let's complete our loop. So we will begin from first value, then we will go till before the end of the multiset. In this case, this iterator is a pointer which is storing memory address. So in this case we first have to take as a value. So I declared one more variable here which is storing the value of that pointer. Then we will print and it is similar. Now we just have to move to the next iterator. So here you can see I'm not writing iterator, or we can say in most of the case we write it++, right, to move to the next index. But here I am not writing in the for loop, I am writing inside the block. So it equals to ms dot upper bound of well. Okay, so what will happen, initially we are at here, means our it was here. Okay, so it is storing memory address, then in value we are storing the 1 itself. Okay, it is memory and this is value. Now printing, then we updated the it. So our it will upper bound means it will take value 1, and it will jump to a value greater than 1. Value greater than 1 is here 2, right? Then it will print 2 with the frequency of 2. Now after printing we will come again at the it again, then this time our value will be passed as 2 here, then it will jump to the value which is greater than 2. Now what is the value which is greater than 2? Which is 3. So it will print 3 with the frequency of 3. Now 3 will pass here, then it will jump to the value which is greater than the 3, which is 4. So it will print 4. Here you can see it is jumping only to the unique values while ignoring the duplicate values. So let's modify our loop. So we will write auto it equals to ms dot begin, then it not equals to ms dot end. Okay, it will run until it is not at the end iterator. Then we will declare one more variable val star iterator is our pointer, so which is storing memory address. So we have to access the value at that memory address. Then here we will be printing val. Here we will be counting the number of values. Then we will update our iterator. So ms dot upper bound of well. Okay, let's copy. Then okay, there is error. Okay, semicolon. Okay, again what I'm missing, after writing and we have to write semicolon here. Okay, let's run it. Now here you can see it is printing only unique values and the frequency of that values. So in this way you can also print only unique values, so just like set, right? Because you can see it is jumping only to the unique values, so you can also use multiset for a unique value also. But we have a set, so why do we need to use a multiset for writing this line of code? Okay, that's it for today. In the next video we will continue with 2 more problems. Until then, thank you everyone, have a nice day.